Hey friends, I don't know where you are this morning or this afternoon or this evening when you're watching this, but I wanted to put a shameless plug in for one of my favorite things in the entire world is sweet tea from Chick-fil-A. Now, this video is not to talk about sweet tea from Chick-fil-A, although it makes me very happy. But I am coming to you because I want to speak about joy. Now, I get very happy when I have sweet tea, either in my refrigerator or in my hand. I'm happier. It's like my elixir. It makes me more powerful for the day. Joy doesn't come from this. This makes me happy. This brings goodness to my tummy, but this doesn't bring joy. Joy comes from being connected to God and being at peace with self. It's a hard and lofty thing to achieve. There are many days where God feels far away. There are many days where joy, you can't even spell it. There are many days where the world says you have nothing to be joyful for. And I'm here to say differently. Your joy is that you are alive and God sees you. That's where your joy comes from. Let your joy be fulfilled by Him, not by sweet tea. Whatever you're doing today, whatever you face, whatever's on your to-do list, whatever grumpy people are in your world, you are in control of you. You are in control of where you settle down. And I don't mean where you're living necessarily or where you're sitting. I mean where you plant your feet and where you put your mind. Put those things on God. If those things seem fleeting and you can't seem to keep them in your head, then you put those pieces around you. What do I mean by that? I mean, you listen to Christian music instead of secular music because it talks about putting your hope in Jesus and your light coming from God and love from and acceptance from the Lord. It says those things, not worldly things. Or watch what or be mindful of what you are watching on television. What movies are you picking? Are you picking movies that are evil? And I don't mean, this is not me Bible thumping. It is, does it put junk back in? Does it make you think of hopeful things? Does it make you think of restorative things? Things that are good? The things we put in our brain, we control. And it is our job to settle our brain on God and on the joy that He provides. I get that that's hard. But today, whatever you're doing, breathe in and breathe out the joy that God is trying to offer you. Whatever your circumstances are, God is bigger. Whatever the challenges in front of you, God is bigger. Whatever your marriage status or relationship status is, God is here and God is bigger. Joy comes from peace. Peace in being with God and where God has you. Peace in being who you are and what you give to the world. So, I'm sitting here in a car, running errands, letting joy settle in. Joy in I don't have the answers for tomorrow. I don't even know what I'm doing tomorrow. But I know that my God sees me, and I know that my God loves me, and I know that my God has purpose. There is my joy. My joy, I have a sister-in-law that says joy in Jesus and not in your circumstances. And when she says it, sometimes it used to catch me off guard and I kind of would chuckle a little bit, but there's so much truth in it. Joy comes from Jesus and not from your circumstances and not from your job status and not from the car that you drive and not from your sweet tea or other beverages that you are obsessed with. It comes from Jesus. It comes from the forgiveness and the grace and the love and the hope and the peace that he offers. Wherever you are today and whatever you're experiencing, may you find joy, and laughter and love when you look up.